Because it can be.
Okay. Just because there's nowhere else to refer to emit from, you're saying?
I mean, it makes sense.
That makes sense. Alright, I'll fix that later. We're not
We'll make it a giant rock.
Oh yeah, we should tell Alex that we're actually like modifying his level right now. Wait, let me ask him, before we go crazy on this, let me ask him if he's working on the hoe or not.
We can just delete this stuff.
What? This is masterful. I'm asking him 1 second. Yeah, so the first thing we have to do when we start working again is Christian needs to set up SVN remote.
Definitely.
Yeah, because before we'd all been in an office, and now that we like have not had any money, we've all been like working from home, and we've not had remote SVN set up. So it's all like we just like email stuff to each other, and it's so far we haven't messed up, but it's definitely not nearly as it's far from ideal.
Yes.
Yeah, so we need to get remote SVN set up.
So here's a horrible iteration.
Okay, let's see.
Oh.
Oh my god. Alright. So the game crashed, you'll notice that, which
Actually, that was my fault.
usually happens.
Too many things open.
No. You must have had a parentless child or something, no?
Let's see.
Yeah,
maybe.
okay. So the game crashes. If the game crashes like that, you know 99 times out of 100 it's because you have a child without a parent. So there'll be like some emitter that has like a target, you know, like there's an emitter and that has like a target where the particles should shoot to, and then you delete the emitter and this target is still there. So then the target is like, what am I supposed to be doing, what am I supposed to be doing, and then the game crashes. So Justin has done that, and what I do to solve this problem usually is I like commit constantly, so if this ever happens I just revert to my last commit, but so I don't have to like hunt down the change. I just lose like 1 minute worth of work instead. What have you done?
I'm not sure. I can start deleting things until these are all the new objects.
It's probably you deleted one of the old emitters or something from the or something like that.
Yeah, I dig from those other emitters. So
And there's probably something still there.
this thing isn't organized, so there's no way I'm finding it.
Do you have any? Do we plan on having direct combat with enemies, or are we going to be dodging, deflecting them more than actually trying to kill them?
Dodging, deflecting, luring.
Luring?
Yeah, luring them so they're bouncing around or whatever, let's say, and they're in the way of the goal. And so So you're trying to get through this path. This is the path. Enemy's right here. He's bouncing around and he's, blocking you. So you go near him and he chases you. And you get him to fall into a pit. And then that's how you get past him. But then, of course, we can do variations on that where it's a lot more complex. Like you have a maze and you have to lure him in different directions, and you can lure him into other areas, and let's say his weight pushes a button that you use to open a door, or stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, if when you say direct combat and you mean like, picking up a gun and shooting, then the answer is no, because we're not having any guns.
We could do things like levers that open up a bunch of boulders that fall down the ceiling or something like that and kill something, but not directly with a weapon.
Yeah, right now, the enemies we've made right now, the spinny guys, you can't kill them right now except to trick them into, like, jumping off a cliff or something, like luring them, like you were saying, like lure them into a pit or something, a trap. The spike worms you can kill by pulling them out of their cocoons and then they die. Which is just like, you know, grab them and wrestle them out. There's the guy that flings you. You can't kill him, can you? The guy that like sticks out and then he like pulls back. He tries to like pull you back in.
Oh, no, he doesn't kill you, but well, he can. The angle of
No,
that.
can you kill him? I'm saying.
Oh no, you can't kill him. Wait, there's one that you can kill. One version of that was similar that I made. It had teeth, so it was like this, and it had a tongue that stuck out, and the tongue had something interesting on the end of it, and it would, when you grab it, it'd pull you in, trying to chomp on you. But if you, I believe if you like jumped on him while his tongue was out, you could like split the tongue or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's no shooting. We've talked about like some sort of like electrical attack or something revolving around the boost or something, but I don't really like that idea.
This awful scene.
I mean, I think it should be about your arms. Like, it shouldn't be about like, yeah, it should be about your arms. So like grappling is what it should be, not like, you know, force field attack or EMP or something.
Alright, was it something? Echo mic. I think.
Arm slash. What do you mean arm slash? Like, I mean, you can pick up objects. So I definitely want to like make use of that. Like, so you could pick an object up. You know, say you pick up a, you know, whatever, a bat or something. You could hit someone with it. The question is like, are we going to design? I mean, to me, the question would be, are we going to have things with special properties? You know, that like. Say you pick up a sword or something, you know. Oh, like
Yeah,
you pick up a
magnet,
lightsaber.
a super-powered crowd orb that is magnetic and it repulses. So you use it as a shield and you keep an enemy away because it doesn't like the magnetism, and so it keeps. This is the magnet and it keeps rolling towards you. It just keeps being forced.
All right. Well,
away.
let's say you pick up a lightsaber. You like hack things apart. You're not gonna like hack it apart, but you kill it. And we can make things.
The first thing that happens when you have a lightsaber is you accidentally cut off your own arm.
Well, you know.
Yeah, there could be something like that. That'd be cool. I'm not gonna find this lone emitter, so I would just revert it. There's something from over here, and this isn't
such a noob.
grouped up. What are you gonna do? None of this was organized, so it's gotta be organized.
Alright, you want me to do it?
Were you gonna find it? Because it's a.
No, I mean like.
It's one of those. It's one of these.
It's one of what's. Oh my god, really?
Yeah, this is annoying. Let's just do a different thing because people are watching.
Well, you're screwing us. So clearly you lose by default. The speed editing contest.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right. So this is the hub, the mini hub. That's after level 1.
Alright, so that pickup is because the major engineering fee that is left to be done is a save system. Like, we have not implemented any sort of save system, so every time you go from one world to another, you lose all of your upgrades and your abilities you've gotten. So that was just a pickup for getting 2 tentacles again. So here, this is after you beat level 1, right? So now you get
Push pull.
push pull, yes. And the graphics still says tendrils, but whatever. Okay, we'll change that. Alright, so now you can push off the floor like that, which is sweet. So you can, like, we call it jellyfish. And this lets you do lots of stuff, including manipulate objects much more easily because you control the tips of your arms instead of...
Wasn't supposed to be able to do that.
What?
This is supposed to be a push pull.
You just swing all the way around?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't really understand this obstacle. I mean, I did it, but it seems like it's so narrow up there.
No, you just... Oh, you mean how to do it? Or...
No, I mean, I did it, but it's... From pushing from there, it seems like it should be... That green block should be taller, basically. I don't know, maybe not. Wait, so where else can you go here? Is that it?
No, so the idea is to get to level 2. So you were just in level 1, and you need to get into level 2, but
Alright, so where would level 2 go?
level 2's over here.
So wait, down there would be back to the hub?
Yeah, I don't have...
Okay, so you can't get over there because you don't push pull?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
You can technically.
Okay, wait, this guy's saying, what is it? This is very late, but a late game boost upgrade that pops enemies you pass through. So just like crush ability?
So like a sort. I mean, is this based on the current boost ability?
I'm not sure. I mean, you could tie it to heavy or something. Just like...
Some like turning into all spikes, and if an enemy...
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, you know...
Or you use boost and it like electrifies enemies that are below you.
Yeah, or whatever.
I mean, yeah, we could tie that to anything. Like, there could be just like, if you strike an enemy with a certain amount of force, and it just makes you heavier, so you hit them with more force. Just like, you know, sludge hammer ability, so it would just be an upgrade for heavy. You could tie it to boost and be like, alright, now, you know, boost has like an electrical effect, so now we're like, alright, now you've lightning the guy, you know, you're within a certain radius, and now you've attacked him with lightning. Or you can just make up something totally different. But yeah, I mean, then we'd just be like, right now you kill the guy, right? Pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we haven't done that much work with enemies yet. I guess I basically would say that.
Well, I mean, we just need a kill switch for him, but tying it to... We can tie it to an ability. We can make it that, like...
can hear you.
We can make it that boost, which is... Gives you a... You do like a little jump in the air. And it has this electrical effect where below it there's just a lot of electricity. But imagine an enemy who's below you, you kind of take a risk, you swing toward him so that you're just above him, and then you activate boost, and now he's dead. But the initial risk there being that you have to get close enough to use it, so it kind of adds this element of danger, which is always super fun. So that would be cool, and we can pull that off. Christian would have a lot of work. So that's this level. It's a short level. It's not a real level. This path right here goes back to the hub. It's a shortcut, so you end up right back here. And because you have push-pull at this point, this area, which is a push-pull obstacle, becomes navigable. So theoretically, if you're curious, if you decide you want to go back and explore this area, because now you have the ability to get past it, well, you can do level 1 and then skip level 2, come this way, and eventually you'll have to get back to level 2 in order to get a certain ability there, but you're always aware that you skipped level 2, and so when you come back here, you can go to level 3 or you can go to level 5.
Yeah, we do have to call them something different. Oh,
Yeah.
we'll figure it out later. Because I still don't like numbering them.
Bouncy World and
Yeah, we should call them based on
Vent
like
World.
theme. I mean, once we get to like more of the theme and the story of it, then we'd be calling it that stuff instead of. No one wants to call it level 1. I don't.
Yeah. Level C.
No. that's
Level
not-
Triangle.
Level triangle. Level Triforce.
The Zelda themed level. I mean, that's. Unless you want me to build that contraption thing. Which.
Yeah, let's do that. That'd be kind of cool.
So.
All right, so Justin's gonna try to build something that's gonna be like a contraption at the very beginning of the game. So, all right. So the story for Mogal right now. All right. So, all right. Get ready for all the people that keep asking me about the story. Mostly, one person. There now. Okay. So the idea is that Mogal's been like tucked away. He's like, what's the good comparison for like some movie or
He's
something?
a secret weapon.
He's no, I don't want to say he's a secret weapon, but he is a secret weapon. But
He's a
been,
mysterious weapon.
oh my god, no. He's been, I don't know. He's just say he's been tucked away for the appropriate time, and so
He's Krau's dirty little secret.
yeah, he's Krau's dirty little secret. And right now, the beginning of the game, you start out, you're sort of in this little like house with the bones, and then you swing down a little bit, and then there's like the door, but it really doesn't convey the fact that you're supposed to be like locked away. It could be just like, here's a video game, there's a door, and I have to open it. It doesn't, you don't like really realize that the rest of the world is locked out. It's not that you're progressing, but the idea is that, what am I trying to say? The idea is that you are locked away from everything else. You're like hidden away. So we want to build some like sort of contraption in the beginning where you're like locked in it, for safekeeping.
Yes. Alright, I'm just gonna use the default level, no art.
Yeah, hibernating, I guess. But I mean, it's yeah, hibernating, sure. Good. Say hibernating. He's been hibernating.
Yeah.
But he's not hibernating for like a yearly, like he's not hibernating like a bear would be hibernating. He's hibernating like
Like a polar bear.
no, it's not a bear, because that's like, you know, a regular purposeful thing. This is like for a specific purpose that he's hibernating. So I'm trying to think of like the right.
He's...
My brain is shutting off. I can't think of it. Whatever. He's stashed away. He's the.
He's a time capsule. No,
He's like the emergency $20 bill you keep in your wallet.
Yeah. Only it's in a safe.
Right. He's the emergency $20 bill that you keep locked in your.
And you're safe within your safe.
In the glove compartment box of your car.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he is.
Alright, so this is just a default level. Comes with 2 lines. When we ship the game, it's gonna have a lot more than this. It's probably gonna have a lot of... We're probably gonna ship it with lots of art assets with 2D physics lines already on them, so then people can just put it all together. and not have to be artists, and it's all pretty much laid out. But for our purposes, we just have lines. We have our 2D or 3D art with 2D lines and other levels, but for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm just going to use boxes, because boxes are awesome.
Yeah, I mean, so I guess what we're saying is like we have a bunch of art assets in the world editor, and the more and more we build, I mean, they'll all be there, so you guys can like mod your own levels if you want. And the farther we go along, the easier we'll be able to do, because it'll be more like prefab like stuff that you can like copy and paste instead of just building everything from scratch. Alright, yeah, so you guys see that the green lines are just the physics. There's no art. But then you can like change them so that, you know, it's bouncy or not bouncy, and change the restitution, or that would be the restitution, right? Bouncy?
Yes.
Yeah. And then obviously you can make ones that are kill you and stuff like that. It's just like a death area. Or what are the basic ones we're using? Just like it's a wall, it's a death area, it's a bouncy pad, it's a force field that pushes you in a certain direction.
Magnets. You said slippery ice?
Ice, yeah.
Yeah, ice vents, bouncy stuff, magnets. That's the core traits of the major areas.
Okay. We don't have anything else?
Should we?
No, I don't know. We don't have to.
We could have surfaces that kill you, which we will have.
Yeah, I said death areas.
I'm so intensely focused that I can't.
Okay, yeah. All right. I'm not really sure what you're doing here.
Oh, this is a. Just wait.
Okay. Did you sketch something?
Yes.
Can I see it?
No.
All right.
No, you can see it here. What's that?
This is it?
Yep.
It doesn't look very cool.
It's the best.
I was thinking more like, bank vault door.
Oh yeah,
with like moving parts and stuff.
It doesn't have heart. Don't worry, I set it up already. The moving parts are going to be on this thing.
Oh, okay.
Any chance that Thomas is an unlockable Easter egg? Thomas.
If they want to see something. That skeleton guy, but he's not. He's not going to be. I mean, if you put a model on him, he's just always going to be facing one direction. But
Someone's having lunchtime. They must be in like Australia or something? Singapore?
that's
Noise
fantastic.
pass filter, where are you? No, he must have left.
Yeah, if it's lunchtime and it's like midnight here, so you must be on the other side of the world, pretty much.
That's so cool.
That is so cool.
If they could make a fully functional Thomas, they would have done that to me. So it would be neutral Easter egg. Yeah.
Agreed.
Japan, cool.
Oh, wow. I'm doing way too high. It's 5 kilograms, really? Am I doing this? I wonder if I didn't connect it. I did. Oh, I know what I did. I think. That's what I did. Oh, that is so solid. Look at that.
Okay. Let me check how many. Oh, let me check.
Alright. Let's see. This will be fun.
this gotta be cool looking.
I mean, it's in 2D.
Oh, true.
So
Yeah, but I mean,
that's
the art can be in the front and the back. Just because everything's in 2D, it's still. What is that?
That's going to be the door. It's going to be stuck closed, preventing the user from getting out. But once they pull the switch down, then it's going to open. So.
Still, like, just what I'm saying is, like, you could still have, like, when you pull it, you could have. When you pull it, you could have something that, like, a block that goes up, down, that way, and that way, or something. You know, like some sort of, like. Just describe swastika shape, but, like, you know, something, and then the art can be in the front or the back, you know?
Yeah, I mean, the art could also be on this.
Yeah, that too. I'm just saying, like, there could be, like.
There could be a three-dimensional thing that locks this way and goes. So, like, it's like this, and it goes into the back. So, like, there's this one that goes down like this, and there's this one that comes from, like that.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna take some design. We should have drawn. You should have drawn better drawing first.
But I'm building exactly what I drew.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to think what I want to do here. I'm just gonna do a simple one.
I want you to narrate more because they say it's boring.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And
So-
speak up loudly.
What I'm doing right now is I'm making this switch be a switch. So right now, as you can see, it is just a lever. I don't know, but you grab it and it comes down. So what I'm basically doing is that when it enters that trigger zone, it detects that the player pulled it down, and then it activates a script, which is this triangle. The triangle, which is the script, points to this revolute joint. And what I'm doing now is making it that the revolute joint has a motor activated, which basically makes it this super powerful thing that stops the door from moving. Just has a lot of, it's like ground to a halt. But when the script runs, it will turn that off and it'll just open. And so let me do that.
Yeah, so this engine has a decent script thing, yes or no?
Yeah.
And compared to Unreal, like the one Unreal has now is cooler, I guess. It has like more visual stuff, or is it the same, pretty much?
It's got a lot more to it. But this has everything we need for the purposes that we're using it for. I don't even need all this.
He says it's better. You should keep narrating.
Okay, so right now I'm just putting in a quick delay just so that the game doesn't accidentally crash, just in case it does. It shouldn't, but never know. So what usually happens now is I run it and it doesn't work, and then I figure out what I did wrong. Let me see. What did I do wrong? Alright, I see what I immediately did wrong.
What was that? What just like fell down there?
I don't know. I think
There's nothing even
I know
there.
exactly what I did wrong. It was because these are... Yeah.
Something inherited? Wrong?
Yeah, I have controllers on these and they're not supposed to be there. This thing is 1,000 kilograms, so this is not strong enough. Still not strong enough.
What's not strong enough?
The this motor torque. Let's make it something insanely high. What? Alright, it's broken, that's why. I see exactly what I did. I see that part.
All this for a door. This is gonna be a cool door. This is gonna be the world's coolest door.
It took away the torque bug. I'm just gonna make it lighter. Screw it. All right. There we go. And right now it rocks back, but what I could do is add a timer or whatever. Timer or just stop it. I'll just stop it.
So what do you want it to be doing?
Nah. This might be good enough. It's just going to open when the player does the right thing. So in this particular scenario, the players just started out the game. The assumption is that when players typically pick up any controller, they tend to assume that they're just going to move like in any traditional platformer. So they're going to pick up the controller, they're going to try and move with the left joystick or the right joystick, and they're going to try to move to the right because that's the only path available to them. So what happens when they point to the right is instead of walking in that direction, they reach their tentacle out and pull themselves towards the thing they grab. So now they know, alright, pointing in that direction does something, but you're still on the floor, and in order to go up, you have to point up. So in this particular example, if you do what I assume most people will do, you'll just do that, and then the door will open, and of course it goes right through that thing because I changed the collision on it. It has 0 collision, so I'll fix that.
So what is that block over there?
Just gonna stop it.
Okay.
did it wrong. But
Are the white things not colliding? Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not colliding.
they're pink.
Why are they pink?
Because they're moving. I think you're colorblind.
No, that's not what I meant. I mean, yeah, they're pink because they're moving. But I'm saying, why aren't they colliding with anything?
Good question. Oh, wait, I don't know.
It is hard to tell the white from the pink on that, really. I mean, can you tell the difference really well?
Yes.
I can't.
Alright, there we go. So, I can make it heavy now, too. And it's not grabbable either, which is good. What do? I have no idea what to do. I am a new player and I don't know what I'm doing. Aha. And that'll be, something like that'll be the new entrance. Of course I did it the very super quick, lazy way. But it got done.
Well, can you put in some stuff that we can attach R2 to make it look like a cool door?
Alright.
No, I just wanted to get some sort of like extra flair kind of stuff. So it's not just a door, it's like, but it like gives you this sense that you're like in this like sort of like, I don't know, I keep thinking of like bank vault door, but like extra moving parts.
Do you want to do it?
No, that's your department.
I'm not an artist.
Well, okay, so the issue would be that it can't cover up.
I can put some cubes in.
No, I'm not talking about art. I'm just saying the physics stuff, so that we put the art in after. Like
Take some rocks.
No. Alright, for one, I imagine this is not going to be rock. It's either going to be something weird, like spheromid kind of stuff, or it's going to be temple. So, I mean, I'll have to talk to Alex about that, but yeah, not rock, probably. Because why would you have this, like, complicated door built out of rock, is what I mean.
Well, I was just saying.
Well, the
if you
exterior
wanted something
door,
here, no.
the exterior door could be. No, that's not what I'm talking about at all. The exterior door could be rock, because it would, to make it look like it's a, like a hidden door.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking like, so that door opens. Yeah, I'm just thinking something like even just like if you copy and pasted this thing.
And did a second one.
Yeah, like maybe like a spiral thing, like some sort of like spiral thing, and then we can attach.
I can do that real quick.
And the other ones don't have to be collidable. Like they're gonna be, the art is gonna look like it's is in the foreground, I guess, probably. You see what I'm saying?
Perhaps. Let me see. Shit.
Have we ever worked this way before?
No. Just massive amounts of pressure.
Yeah, we've never worked this way. Not even like the live streaming, but just being like, let's build stuff like right now and like look over each other's shoulders.
Alright, well this needs to be remeasured.
Like what would happen if you just like So wait, what are you trying to do?
I'm doing what you asked.
Are you?
Yeah, it's another door and
Yeah.
it looks cooler.
It looks cooler?
Yes, because it opens in a different way.
Oh, okay. Is it gonna go up?
Yes.
Ah, sweet. Yes, that would be cool.
Alright. Another complicated thing of getting it to work. Right, so...
Alright. I'm imagining what I think you're doing, and I think it's gonna be cool. Alright, I'm just trying to think of the actual art, so what I can do with it.
You can make it like a cut open sphere, and so it opens like...
Yeah. Now I'm trying to think about what the foregrounds, what they're doing in the foreground. Because still the problem of like the 2D door and the door and the 2D plane wanting to just walk around it like that.
Yeah.
That whole thing. I'm trying to think about that problem.
Gonna make it glass or orb-like.
Uh-oh.
Nobody yell at me for how I named that.
What are you naming it?
I named it Rev 2. It was just a lazy way of doing it for the purposes of this demonstration. Negative. Now this would have to be iterated upon to get the right speeds. Let's see.
They say we need a drink. We have a bottle of bad rum over there.
Rum doesn't go bad.
Not me, just like not the best rum to drink straight. It's not bad. It's just it's better to mix.
Alright. I bet this will not work on the first try.
Do you want a drink?
Nah, I have to drive in a little bit.
All right. What do we got here?
They're colliding. Alright, I'm just gonna move it. Why are they still... Oh, what the hell? Did I do something wrong? Oh, yes, I did do something wrong. Perfect. Everybody gets to see all my flaws in doing this job.
I mean,
See, that's one. I'm stuck. Alright, so it's got to go in the opposite way, but that was kind of cool. You could go that way. You looked away again. Check it out.
okay, yeah. It's even better if one goes one way, the other goes the other way.
Yeah. I knew that.
Alright.
I'll make it go slower.
Alright. I'm gonna have a drink. In honor of our viewers.
It's the beginning of the game. Created live. Now I just have fun. Get over that edge. No.
Whew.
I can't.
Yeah, that stuff's better with a mixer. It's good with ginger beer. What's that called?
Beer
Dark and
made
stormy.
from Gingers?
No, dark and stormy. Rum and
Can't do it.
ginger beer.
Right, so that is the Shelly door thing that opens when you hit the switch, and that is its name.
Alright, someone's saying the outer door should have a slightly longer delay than the inner door.
They're right. Let's do that. What am I doing? Was a good suggestion.
Is that enough?
I don't know. Longer, shorter. I kind of wanted to struggle a little bit more.
Well, he said that it should have a longer delay so that you can appreciate the ancient machinery.
Ah. Alright, so that's,
And make them slower.
yeah. So, decrease the torque. See what happens with this. I like this. 100. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that looks better. That was pretty good.
Can they hear it too? Like, is there sound?
Is there? Why would there be sound?
Well,
There's nothing to hear. Here, I can listen. There's nothing to hear on.
well, right now you don't attach to anything, but I'll put some sounds in and see if we can hear it.
Here, I'll listen.
Alright, I'm making that. It's gonna sound like rock, but do you hear it? Do you hear it? Do you hear it? Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
No. Oh,
Really?
what is the delay? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got it.
Alright, so then we can do some other crazy stuff.
Okay.
Joint Creek controller. I hope Dave's watching so he can see me pick the wrong sound. Let's see.
There's like some machinery sounds from the area of the Crash tutorial where we have the wheels going. Remember there's like that like general machinery sound?
In a level?
In the Crash TrueGate
Yeah.
art tutorial.
Oh well,
Where
no,
there's
this
the
is
two
gonna
wheels.
be cool. Can you hear this? Does this sound good? Is this the sound I should use? It'll happen eventually.
We're just waiting. We're waiting for the delay, but we could be talking to
Yeah.
it.
Is that a good sound?
I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, I just played it. All right. Well, I hope it's actually in there. I don't know.
I didn't hear anything. No, I never heard anything.
All right. Well, I'm just playing it twice. Does anybody else hear anything?
I mean, I can turn this on. I don't know what's gonna happen. We're getting like some endless loop.
I'm just gonna.
I can turn the speakers on.
I'll see what happens. Low speed is 0. High speed. We always do this.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
They're kind of slow. I'll say it's this, and I'll say that, and I'll say that, and just range. Omnisource range. That's a new one, isn't it? All right. Tell me if you hear it.
What do you guys think about the movement? I mean, I think it looks good, right? The movement of the doors.
Hopefully. All right. See if you hear this.
No.
You didn't hear anything?
No.
Alright, I'm just gonna use a different sound. Because that one's probably not in there.
Well, I mean, this is now you're doing Dave's job, so I don't know if you're gonna.
Yeah, this one's gonna be awful. Should I set this lower?
And you're trying to do
It's probably gonna be awful. But
creaking.
yeah, it's just gonna creak open like it's an old thing that
Oh,
creaks. You heard that one? No, you didn't hear anything because I wasn't doing anything.
did I just hallucinate that I heard it?
Yes. Did you hear it?
No.
Alright, forget about it.
When you opened it there, and I was looking at it, I hallucinated that I heard it, even though there's no speakers on.
Wait, so we're not gonna hear. Can we turn this on real quick and see if we just destroy?
Yeah, you can turn that on.
Alright, let me. Alright, it's in there. Has anybody heard anything? Did anybody say anything like they heard it?
No.
Because.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah. Alright, so then it's not making.
So you're just not
enough
attaching
sound.
it, right?
Am I? Wait, no. Wait. I want to turn it on and test it real quick.
It hasn't turned on yet. The speakers haven't.
Oh, okay. Good.
Whoa, what was that?
Alright, it did make the sound.
Yeah.
It's gotta be louder.
It's gonna be god awful.
It's good. I don't want to be too high pitch. Alright, and we'll do the same thing on the other one. Slightly different sound. That awful sound. It winds up too much. Which is good. I don't really have a great deal of familiarity with the speeds because it's in radians, and we have to convert it into degrees based on speed. So usually we do a little bit of math, and it is, yeah, below speed is not high enough. So okay. Just gonna do it like that. Alright, well, that's good for now. One more time.
Do it one more time. I wasn't paying attention. That's pretty good.
Cool. Now we can really. Alright, let's add some shapes.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it should be crawl tech, right? Because if he's like really locked away, then he's like really locked away. Or is he just like hiding? This is a story decision, actually.
First, how is he alerted to the things, the mysterious things that are going on?
Right, how does he know it's time to come out?
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Maybe the switch just unlocks. He's just in there, he's been in there for millennia, and then he hears a click. Something, and he knows it's time. And there's a goblin out there who just unlocked the door and ran off.
no, I mean, so, alright, so in the previous thing, it was sort of like he probably came out and hunted, so he wasn't 100% locked in there. Like, he was venturing out a little bit. But I think that we're going to abandon. I think he really is, like, totally locked away. He's not coming out to hunt.
Yeah, he's...
So, I mean, it could
What
be...
is his purpose in coming out? Revenge.
Well, it's go time. That's why he's coming out. You know why he's coming out. Come on.
Because it's time.
It's go time. So, I mean, it would make sense if it was Crawl Tech, actually. Because then he could be, like, signaled somehow. I mean, he doesn't need to be signaled. It's problem is
Mauve. Everyone likes the color mauve. Come on, mauve. What did I do wrong? I'm just looking at it weird. Yeah, that's the one.
Alright, no, but, it doesn't have to be... As far as Crawl, it doesn't have to be Crawl Tech. In terms... As far as messaging... As far as communicating with him goes, it doesn't have to be Crawl Tech. And Crawl can do whatever she wants. But in terms of, like, it being a safe and secure place, it could be Crawl Tech. Because it could be actually, like, locked in another dimension, almost. Like a little... It could be like a... sort of like a... bubble, or... that's the right word. Like, tucked away in sort of like...
It's a womb.
It's not a womb.
It's an abomination. It's inside the carcass
No.
of a giant dead
No.
Elderic elder god.
No.
Yes.
No. I don't know.
It's
I'll have to
the
think.
birth child of a Cthulhu-like creature.
All we know is that he's.
That's it. Mogal is a baby version of Cthulhu. But he's not. Or is he?
Ancient gods, dwarven doors. No, it's. I mean, it could just be stone. You know, if it's not. I mean, obviously, it's not going to attract attention. The idea is that no one looking at this from the outside knows it's something special, right? They're not. From the outside, it just looks like stone. You just would ignore it from the outside.
I don't know, I fell in love with my own idea of it being a dead carcass.
Okay, but it's not supposed to attract attention from the outside.
I'm not attracted to the insides of dead carcasses.
Yeah. Alright, I need to drink more.
It's not going to solve your problems. Let's see. I want to do this quickly, so it's going to be messy. Which is disappointing.
Someone wants to know if you're attracted to the inside of human carcasses. Because that'd be some sort of Hannibal Lecter kind of stuff.
If me personally,
Yeah.
definitely not.
Okay.
Was that convincing? Alright, I'm just gonna do a couple of these because they serve the purposes of what they've been made for. But it wouldn't end up this way. Of course, this whole thing would have real art. So what I'm doing right now is I am putting like some 3D art, which is just shapes on a door, so that when it opens, there's this light and it shines in. So you open it up and the whole world's bright and it grabs your attention. It gives you a clue as to where you're going if you're not paying attention. Like, let's say you're playing the game for the first time and you're like blackout drunk and you don't know where to go. This should grab your attention.
Okay, but you don't actually do any of this.
Yeah, this is not actually my job, so I'm just taking the initiative.
It's just for fun. This is just for funsies.
Yeah, that funsies and initiative.
Okay, yeah, taking the initiative.
Alright.
So now, did you attach those to those physics lines?
Not yet. I can do them all at once. Whoopsies.
Right, so what it's going to do is the geometry has to get parented to the physics. It has to become a child with the physics if you want it to move when the physics stuff moves. Otherwise, the geometry would just sit there and not move with the door.
Some light is getting through. Oh, I see why. Alright, let's just fix that.
What are you doing?
So needs to be at least
At least
3 times
at
brighter.
least 3 times brighter. You also don't have the infinite light in here.
Yeah, I turned it off.
Why?
Because they're ugly. I can turn it back on. Well, for the purposes of this demonstration. foreground too pronounced?
Someone says they got. Travis says they got Cliffy B to retweet us. Cliffy B's the Unreal Engine. Or no, he doesn't work there anymore, does he?
I don't know. I'm not familiar.
I think he worked for Epic, but not anymore. I think he was too. People stopped liking him or something. He was very outspoken, I guess is a good way of putting it.
That's a good trait.
Yeah, but like in a way people don't like so much.
Yeah. Should always stand up to authority. No matter what. Well, it doesn't do necessarily what I want it to, but what we would do is script it so that the light like maybe only turns on once the doors open. Which would be ideal if it's completely dark, and then that way only what's inside grabs your attention, and then when you open the door, the light turns on, or you see the light now, it streams in, and it grabs your attention and gets you to start moving in the general direction of the light, and that would get you started. So what you want is like some sensory deprivation in terms of lighting. Everything's dark except for exactly what you want the player to see. And then afterwards, the player leaves this little eggshell and the hallway is illuminated. And so they know to move down the hallway, and gradually the elements of the game come into being and are introduced one by one, and that gets the player antiquated? That's not the word, right?
Honest, retweet. Lies, all lies. Alright, so what are we doing now?
It's 12:13.
It's 12:13. Were you sleepy time?
It's past my bedtime.
Is it?
Are there still people in there?
Yeah, there's 13 people here.
Nice.
Alright, so what is this world called?
This is... I saved over the default one. I'll name it. Do you want it in mark? Levels? Just dump it here. Now, dump it in the tutorial thing.
Yeah,
so
put it in the tutorial.
Right. It'll be tut opening.
Alright. So I mean, at this point I could start working on art.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to put something in the foreground, could I just... How much scripting has to get done, or can I just copy paste one of those and it'll work?
What are you talking about?
Like, if I wanted to take like this guy, right, and put it here, so that, and then I would have geometry in the foreground.
Oh yeah, you just make it a child of the circle. It moves in relation to the revolute joint, so as long as whatever it is, I mean, like, if you work off like the top view, the revolute joint's right there. So if you put something like right here, it's going to move like in a spherical motion in relation to that.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, based on its distance from that center point.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, ice and bounce early in the game.
We have ice like right at the beginning of the game right now,
Yeah.
and bounce is pretty early.
Yep. And first demo as well. So we introduced the core traits of the major levels in the tutorial.
Yeah.
Because why not? I mean, it's not like it's. I mean, I don't think it's overwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing we're not introducing right now is death.
Yes.
Pretty much. And magnetism.
And magnetism. Magnetism is going to be its own special event. It's gonna. The game fundamentally changes when magnetism is introduced, and it's so it's gonna be an event. It's gonna be a mysterious land. It's gonna be cool.
Okay. Yeah, the magnetism will be pretty sweet. When are we introducing that? It's pretty late though.
Yes, level 7. Level
Magnetism world.
magnetism world.
Not level 7.
Yeah.
Magnetism world.
But it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be my favorite area. It's gonna be my favorite.
Yeah, I guess point was bounce is introduced pretty early, but people avoid it. They don't really know it's bounce. So we need to change the
Which
way
is
bounce
okay.
works.
It's just early on it's associated with
No,
negativity, but
the point is that yeah, we know that the bounce looks like it kills you, and so we have to change
yes, that has to be changed.
that. Yeah, if it looks like something friendly, people will go on it and then they'll discover bounce.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so what are we doing? We're going peacing out?
Yeah, peace out.
Damn.
I mean,
We should do this again, though.
We should.
Got some.
Well, we could do weekly, bi-weekly, not bi-weekly.
Tri-weekly?
Sept weekly.
Quadriquely?
We could, I mean, like, I would say, you know, when we build something interesting and we want to show people, we should do it. For the backers.
Yeah, I mean, also, we're going to have stuff that's only for people from the beta tester up. I mean, like, if these people are, like, super... These people. The people watching right now are, like, into it and they're helping suggestions. So.
That's awesome. Yeah, this actually is the best collaborative tool for, I mean, like, why not have them involved
Yeah.
with, like, hey, what do you guys think of this?
Right, because now you're getting... I mean, obviously we don't know how it plays quite yet. I mean, if there's not much, like, swinging around yet. If it was something where there was like, a lot of swinging, we don't trust our swinging compared to a new player swinging.
Sure.
And assuming that if these guys get really into it, then we're still not going to trust them, because once they get really good at it, they're not going to be trustworthy either in terms of their ability, because they're going to be much better than the people that haven't been playing the game for 3 months or whatever. Because once we put out builds and the beta testers have the builds, so they're going to be playing it. They're going to get as good as we are, and then their judgment is going to be based on being good at the game and not being new, in terms of judging the progression of the difficulty curve.
Yeah.
So you guys, we can trust your opinions now, but in a few months when you're all masters at the game, we won't be able to trust your opinions anymore.
True. I mean, we can,
in terms of
as the game is
difficulty
developed,
curve.
the later elements, we could definitely use their opinion, because they're going to have the skill that reflects the demands of those levels, the skill demands. So it'll be a great, fun relationship.
Yeah, someone's just saying that if there's an ice shoot that forced them into a bounce pad, so at the beginning, right now I have that, there's some ice shoots. If you hit a bounce pad, then you'd be forced into it, and you would then realize that it doesn't kill you.
True.
Instead of putting it where you're going to actively avoid it.
Actually, yeah, that would be a good, for that entrance part, that very beginning area, because the way you transition, I mean, why not that long icy tunnel?
Yeah.
Have it bounce you back up, and you'll just keep sliding unless you grab the ceiling at that point, which, I mean, at that point it's kind of appropriate to grab it and use your momentum, and so that's keeping your momentum if it's a smooth curve.
We could put it where that crawl and art is, Because then you keep
Yeah,
bouncing
you keep
past
seeing
it.
it.
You keep seeing it.
Look, just keep watching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good idea.
Good idea. Alright. I feel like these guys would watch us for the next, like, 8 hours, but then we'll die.
Yeah.
Like, we still have a long way to go on this Kickstarter. I gotta, like, tweet at people or something. We still got we got $2,700 in 12 hours. It's possible.
That's awesome.
8
12 hours to go.
Yeah. I think we're gonna make it. I don't know. We're gonna make it.
We're gonna make it.
We're definitely gonna make it. I'm gonna pawn my something. Put the
Well,
money in
what can I
myself.
sell?
I'll sell my computer. Pawn my computer.
Oh man.
Put it in the money stuff.
Good news is we got the funds for the Kickstarter.
Mhm.
Bad news is we can't build the game anymore because we gave it away.
Yeah, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. But I mean, I think our point is that I want to go back to pushing on like Twitter and social media and emailing some people and not working on the game. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to the Kickstarter being over because then I can go back to working on the game. Like in the past month, I've worked on the game for like 3 days probably before when we were getting ready for ECGC.
Yeah.
When we're getting the demo level ready. Besides that, in like the past month, yeah, I've worked on the game for like 3 days, and the rest has been marketing stuff. So that sucks. Yes, I'm really looking forward to getting to work on the game again. So basically, tomorrow at 1, the campaign ends. In the afternoon, I'm gonna take a nap. Then at night, I think we're gonna go to Cypher Prime,
Yes.
Dev Night, and get drunk.
Yes.
And then, yeah, then Friday start working on the game.
Awesome.
Assuming we get funded.
And then I get to start. Well, I should just touch up the first level and then the first mini hub, and then I get to start on level 2.
Yeah. Which we're gonna name. We're gonna rename them based on theme and story.
Ice World 1.
Stop. Alright. Anyway, yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna go back to marketing on marketing. Because that, I think, yeah, we still have a little work to go and get into the last $2,700. So I'm gonna go do that. And yeah, I think we should do more streams. I think that was cool.
It was.
And yeah, next time I can do some stuff, and I
Yeah.
won't delete a parent and leave a child alone and sad and crying.
That
Yeah.
was so embarrassing. Not really, it happens. Actually, if SVN was on this, I would have just reverted it and fixed it real quick and been right back on.
There's SVN on here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I could have fixed it.
That's why I seriously commit like every so often, because when you save, like you save, but you might be saving something you don't want.
Yeah.
So like the committing to SVN is like the.
I know what it was, but that scene graph was a mess.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, I've never touched that scene graph, so it's not my fault.
It's my fault.
Yeah, it's your fault.
But when I say it like that, it sounds like it's not my fault.
Level name should be Cthulhu inspired. That sounds good. Or I mean, maybe not Cthulhu inspired, but Lovecraft inspired.
Yeah.
We
I
don't-
see madness.
We don't like Cthulhu here.
Hmm?
We don't like Cthulhu.
Like as Krell
Right.
means?
Yeah. Cthulhu's not good.
So the first level is Cthulhu sucks.
No. Alright, let's wrap this up. Alright, guys. Thank you
Thank you for watching.
And we'll do this again. Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
For sure.
All right, yeah. Hopefully we have some good news tomorrow. All right.
Yeah.
Good night, guys. Or good morning, wherever you are. People are all over the world.